Imagine stepping onto a world where the air itself could crush you like a deep-sea diver, a kilometer below the ocean, and the heat could melt lead in minutes. That's Venus. On the outside, it looks beautiful, covered in a blanket of golden clouds. But beneath those clouds is a nightmare. The temperature averages 475 degrees centigrade, hotter than any other planet, even though Mercury is closer to the Sun. Why? Because Mercury has no thick atmosphere, while Venus has one that traps heat like a giant oven. Probes like the Soviet Venera missions landed there, but they barely survived an hour before being destroyed. Venus may be Earth's twin in size and mass, but in reality, it's a twisted mirror showing us how a familiar world can turn into a living hell. Here on Earth, the greenhouse effect is what makes life possible. Without it, our average temperature would be a freezing 18 degrees centigrade. Think of it like this. When you park a car in the sun, light easily passes through the windows, but the heat struggles to get out, so the inside gets much hotter. Our air works the same way, with carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor acting like glass. But on Venus, that natural system went completely out of balance. The planet's thick air trapped so much heat that it became hotter than Mercury, even though it's farther from the sun. Venus proves that the greenhouse effect isn't just a theory. It's a powerful force that can make the difference between a habitable world and a deadly inferno. Venus's atmosphere is a suffocating blanket, 90 times thicker than Earth's. Standing on the surface would feel like being crushed under the weight of the deep ocean. The air is almost pure carbon dioxide, mixed with toxic clouds of sulfuric acid that reflect sunlight but trap heat inside. This means Venus is hot everywhere, day or night, poles or equator. No cool spots, no relief. Winds high in the atmosphere roar at 360 kilometers per hour, spreading heat evenly across the globe. And with one Venus day lasting 243 Earth days, the planet bakes under sunlight for months at a time. Without a magnetic field to protect it, solar winds stripped away its lighter gases, including water vapor, leaving Venus locked in a permanent greenhouse prison with no way out. For decades, Venus was imagined as a paradise. Early astronomers thought its cloud cover hid oceans, jungles, maybe even alien life. But reality crushed that dream. Radar mapping showed a dry volcanic world, and probes confirmed there's no liquid water left, only traces in the air. Some believe Venus is hot just because it's closer to the sun, but Mercury proves otherwise. Mercury is closer, yet cooler, because it lacks an atmosphere to hold heat. Venus's danger comes from a runaway greenhouse effect, a tipping point where trapped heat fuels more warming until the planet can no longer cool down. Unlike Earth's current warming, which is still reversible, Venus crossed the point of no return millions of years ago. It's not just hotter, it's permanently doomed. Could our Earth transform into another Venus? Probably not exactly. Oceans, winds, and our planet's magnetic shield guard us against a runaway greenhouse. Yet that doesn't guarantee safety. Human activity pumps carbon dioxide into the air faster than nature can absorb. Rising temperatures are disturbing the balance we rely on. Venus stands as a warning, an example of an atmosphere gone wild. Researchers call it a climate time machine, revealing possible futures for our planet. We may never reach Venus's blistering heat, but ignoring its lesson risks instability. Venus's destiny is sealed. Ours remains in our hands, unless we choose otherwise.